New year, new beginnings, new hope. Today we are counting down on the top positive news stories of this new year. Here are the top 3 positive news stories of January 2022. Number 3. Heroic New York police officer runs out on thin ice to rescue dog floundering in frozen lake. Officer Jonathan Smith was called to Bond Lake near Lewiston, New York, after receiving reports of a Labrador that had fallen in about 50 yards from the shore. In this heart-and-mouth footage captured by a fellow officer's body cam, the brave cop throws off some equipment before dashing out onto the ice without any caution for his own safety. The owner had been walking the 10-month-old pup around the lake on January 5 when the pup spotted a distant flock of geese landing on the water and bolted towards them. Horrified, the pup's owner watched as the dog fell into the freezing water at the edge of the ice. Frantically they called 911, and 15 minutes later, Officer Smith and 2 other officers from the police department arrived. Without hesitation or rescue equipment, the officer removed his vest and gun belt and hustled over the ice towards an exhausted pup. When he got close enough to her, Officer Smith grabbed the pooch and pulled her from the water so she was able to run back over the ice to her owner. Officer Smith was also honored recently for pulling a woman from a burning building in November and has been working at Lewiston Police Department since July 2020. Number 2. Woman thanks hero who found a wallet in snow, then drove it to her house. A family in Maryland wants to publicly thank a stranger for going above and beyond, just in time to bring in the new year. Laura Degnan's son, Jake, realized that he had lost his wallet the night before. It snowed a couple inches in Rockville overnight, which made it challenging for them to find anything outside around his car or at the last store where he stopped to buy a snack. They shoveled many places looking for it, as his wallet was unusually full of quite a bit of Christmas money, college money, and of course his school ID, license, debit, and credit card. But they couldn't find it anywhere. Laura was up early a couple of days later, saying goodbye as Jake headed back to the University of South Carolina and started cleaning up around the house when the doorbell rang about 8 a.m. Much to her surprise, a wonderful man by the name of Juan was standing there with Jake's wallet and had come to hand over the wallet. Juan had been up early, going to work that morning, when he found Jake's wallet in the parking lot of the store where he bought the snack, and he drove to their house to return it. Everything was intact, with nothing missing. "What a great human. Juan made my son's day, and mine, more than he will ever know," said an emotional Laura. Number 1. Cash for Trash, the app entering you into a lottery every time you bin litter. We've all been there, walking down the street lamenting the amount of litter carelessly thrown on the pavement. Well, if you're using a new app, that same litter might cause dollar signs to appear in your eyes. Litterlotto is a mobile application which encourages users to bin trash in exchange for entering them into a prize draw for real money. The approach works like this: users pick up litter, or dump their own, into a proper public waste bin, capturing a photo of the moment. This is then uploaded to the app, making them eligible for smaller spot prizes and providing them with an entry into a monthly prize draw. The prize amount varies depending on location, but in the UK, the current monthly jackpot is £10,000, recently doubled from £5,000. In the case of spot prizes, the amount varies from £5 to £250. Litterlotto recently announced its first UK winner, Louise Sunderland, in November, with the user winning the £5,000 jackpot after picking up around 400 pieces of litter. According to Litterlotto themselves, 85% of the litter dumped using the app was so-called fugitive litter picked up from the street by someone else. This is an incredible app to use to keep your city clean, and in the bargain you get cash for trash. Multiply the positivity by sharing these sweet stories with your friends on social media.